Good morning.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know the name.
What does that bear this one?
Oh, they be said. I'm saying campaign. Yeah, in Nanto.
My own so mammy.
What?
To Niesi.
Menjini say citizen audience. Akasa nese.
Mimininsi ye medjuma no.
Ah, nenya miso.
Your friend no pay ya enya boni from last week and me can say Abronye didi a udidi atem no didi atema eba mo so Dr. Bawumia team na Dr. Bawumia nkasa and ekoni say no ntimi take that charge now. It means he doesn't qualify to lead Ghana and even the MPP because he bears the ultimate responsibility. Because as some media from there ye weekend ye di agora kama obia kanide kama. But Dr. Bawumia say becheche nyoma bi mu enti wadaroma mafrew de mekaye no mu problem ne de wa hin.
Oh, Koyo. Share with you for you. I think say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as a citizen no echinje bako a eni na mokra ne say obu emagana ni bia in spite of your social or economic class. And that's something that will be agitum. And he acknowledges say the media and also a very critical stakeholder in our governance in our democratic dispensation. And he acknowledges everybody's role in that space. And I believe say all of us also, including you, Kojo, you have a responsibility, say, will be discharged with duties under the category or what you wants to say as a media person. You discharge it creditably to advance our democracy, to advance our governance system. But you would not use that as a tool or as a weapon to maybe inadvertently, now probably not intentional, run down other citizens, attack their credibility one way or the other. I believe, say, before Kwebeko into the issues, one of the things that we want to put on record is say, you have been completely unfair to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Your commentary on him, your position on certain issues around him is beginning to come across as probably based with too much emotions. And I'm sure, say, you will take it in good faith, knowing you. And you know, we are individuals. We push our opinions forcefully, sometimes very aggressively. And so because of that persona that we have, I believe we are built to also take shame when it comes to us. For example, say, who can say Abronye? That's a baby. Will be a term, maybe. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, because of that, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is not fit to be a leader. I think logic, is completely flawed, and it's laced with emotions, and not necessarily based on deductions, rational analysis of the issue. And I explain to you why. Could you? Abronye Ghana ni dedikai. The tosuminu or ye penny complete adult. Ye tosumiansa or ye the ayin and they say or ye regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party. One the original chairman of the New Patriotic Party. Original chairman of the New Patriotic Party, yeah. Ghanaian, oye MPP ni. Na MPP aje na tum se otumi gyina ma yeto abama no. Ewo region bi mu. Nti Abronye eko contest elections. The elections no contest you know. Dr. Bawumia enka guarantees omo guarantee ma Abronye no ho. Dr. Bawumia enka vetting committee omo vete clear Abronye no ho. Abronye independently as an adult, as a Ghanaian, as a member of the MPP. Eko ne man for ho ewo Bono region. Eche omo de ntia senia otie bia no omo to abama no no medi omo nim ewo region nim. And omo to abama no remember oko elections and win here. What it means is that the man for a to abama no enim de omo hu omo to abama no. Dr. Bawumia to abawa ho. Dr. Bawumia to aba ewo Bono region. And he could not have been a contributor to Abronye winning the election in the Bono region because Abane Yekaye and Abronye win here. Fast forward, Abronye as a party member at a platform, media platform to say Akojo, they had to pay what to see a no one in a so you transfer didn't come. And I would in Juma. And Abronye canism. In some be a wide identify say and ye. A banner saying, and at Sabagandia media marine Abronye a bono, but about Miameno can say a voter region. Abronye a Bono regional chairman, but about me a member of the Bono region MPP, or a member of the MPP. The constituency were Wale. But a high-level leader of the MPP, but a national executive member. A friend say, how do we even put it? Leader of the party. Leader of the party. There were leaders of the party. Your party in Penifo. There were more party in the show, Monsa. Menoka said, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Kasano. On a mobile pro, Oko party for Nayanswa. Oko party leaders was almost say, almost to Abayedeng. Emano. Say regional chairman be a DB, ye cool we mo. Na said the original chairman a year, no. And 3 year, and yet former vice president. And I say flag bearer aspirant, whether Bawumia, whether Kennedy Japan, whether Brian Champon, whether Duchum, whether Kwabene Japan. And yes, sir, hopeful, so no. And a regional chairman, yeah, on ye. Because remember, say, a kuno, ya dem brana, a rani kuno. You kunim brano, and mawo flag bearer, and I say former flag bearer, and I say former vice president, to me over a regional chairman. At best, the Obayane say, Ebia Wokojo, minimo. Na waka bibi na ntwe ye na mafafo na mafra se ko yo na de we aka ye de se nko yi o me ko abroche memu no bi ka se na wo Ghana ni na ote ho e na radio station ba ko Israel FM presenter kojo o kan sam si no sika no e na on nkasa no na yes na makeka sansem na me se na Ghana ni na me fi Ghana ampa e na o Ghana radio presenter but the first time me fi Ghana ni nche se me na me tell no de onye the obetumi akire kojo jantoa they are on air the owners and the management of Insira and me just because me Ghana ni na kojo nso ye Ghana ni because they are kojo ye no me egu me ho fi egu Ghana ni na ho fi nti me metumi akire kojo re se me frɛ kojo na me ka che na opa notie opa ontie but ye wo mo a o masudie a wo betumi atwe kojo aso ana uja sa nkrofo no weja kwesitum weja management of Insida na wodi weni besa miracles ono abakomo o se monto abama no e ka chen se ye nto ma wo because ukromu wo radio presenter bia ogu mo mind ho fi ana woni ne nkasa na wabegya se nto abama wo be kaya there was a point in time, the general secretary of the party issued statement and refer regional chairman Abronye to the disciplinary committee. Adentina general secretary Nankanche Dr. Bawumia said, on no issue, we ma sanction Abronye because he has no set mandate. Nede the okay nyina say Dr. Bawumia money awaye nyina ne say Abronye bie na no kan say about one MPP kono me Abronye metwa ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because of that inti Sabroye numu nsuo anaso no ma petisia ono mo Dr. Bawumia di mu odi benku a odi Bawumia di mu simply because Abronye as one of the voters. Remember, Abronye na organize elections no. And Abronye na friend is saying over running presidential primaries no. Could you Abronye or you're just one voter out of the 280,000 voters that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia remember, in the context of these elections, yes, he's the regional chairman of Bono region, but he has only one vote. And into the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia vote, no, on one Bono region, no. He has only one vote. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia also will be a vote. Vote no so yenim tuntum num fita nim we yem pubi. Vote na wope. Nipa ne so obeto ma na sebe oya ponche kura na so bakoto ma. So obedane kraman ana obedane akokọ no. Eno ye wadwuma. Sembre no so na se wo se wo ya ponche banka wo ye friend say kraman e beboa. Wo be frɛ onua na de na wo nda ne wo ho enye kraman se na wo si ya ponche se mi de be hadwo na wo nye kraman mai. Se nipa ne pa no say mate but okase ontia wo untumi nya ne he because you have absolutely no mandate over that person. But you me miracles me a member of the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign team, be a director for communications. It me some no kasa no bi se me kaka se fi bia ko yia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia betumi afrɛ me na watch my son. In fact, betumi afrɛ ka say hey if you na comment kasa ma me bi wote me jiwadi me tumi no ye dwuma bi eno no ye because ono na wafa me say me mbeka ne team ho na me mbeboa no ye den enye campaign Abronye onka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia team ho. He has no role, no function, no responsibility in the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia team. As a stakeholder, Abronye is only a voter. One of the voters eto about MPP mo Flabber is in our press on million vote. Osio beto ma Dr. Mahmoud. 2023. Abronye this one once what so dia baby support and answer Okasama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Baby. Oh baby no dina. But I feel say meto about my Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia even though previously my yenesa. Inti koyo Edin pa say wo try say wo twi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eba say Abronye ye na the Abronye ye regional chairman of the MPP no I say MPP ekuo wo empanimfo wo leaders wo different obi a one responsibilities MPP no wo mbra ye members det no wo say Abronye subanti enunti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nsa fata se obeye leader wabra Abronye onye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign team member na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia tiano onye adwuma ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia tiano na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nye chairman of the MPP onye general secretary of the MPP ono so ye penny to send all the other leaders na omo play akonya ne mpenifo no enti asodie kro na wo de board Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia I don't want to me am fan body other leaders and so and no pay to meet you no kojo respectfully me te say na wo ka say odi honorable Richard anani atem Emma wo Dr. Bawumia omo ojo matem no diba wo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I think it's very very unfair to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So one when year oh kojo say ne me sekeka kono obi beka say wano na wo de kan say 2028 MPP be lose elections no Enunti wo ye de obeye bia se ne papa mu se ne boni mu wo ye de obeye bia se de obeye obegu pani ne ho fi na ma wasem na waka na bem ayi se waka asamato na nse wo dia prophet die omo share community na fe de omo aye campaign want to wo a obe fi se sa da wo yaye because mitie Abronye nsem o kan ye ne ntokwa ene na kasa kasa ne Dr. Richard na ne enya ye no be bie no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia din wom Dr. na ne ankoka se ebia obi koka Bawumia sem na Abronye kodi ne penatem Abronye so kasa no wanka obebi ada se Dr. na ne aka se tia Dr. Bawumia enuntu no odi na tem Dr. na ne say there was a national council meeting omampeni kofo be ka asem bi na no won se Abronye na sorry eyi omampeni kofo ano na Abronye so ade etinye ono so abeyi Dr. Anania no nkomo mienu nyina afanu mienu nyina yi bebie ni wa omobo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia di bebie ni wa Richard na ne kan se eye Bawumia sem na omampeni kofo eka na Abronye beyi ano. In fact, the national chairman of the party, acting national chairman Krabeka said, Bibia Sakrampo ANC and National Council. And the Ebani Central and a Dr. Richard Anani and the Abronye to call Winya, Ebaya Dr. Bawumia. Where in the conversation could you you want any indication that say Abronye AD Richard Anani after because of Dr. Bawumia? Where? See, Ojitum, Abronye say Afia Bay, or better, my Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But that doesn't mean that Bibia Abronye Biano, let us order better to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Sanet Yadia, and you say, O man, you can name to Intemu. Abronye your war, America, ya, could you? Or say, or support John Mahama, or company Mama John Mahama. We dig and any beer at them, or can ask someone and you throw a bit out also, not on phone other two screens. So now I can't do what a Kojo can answer the BL. Now we do what them, now I cover some basa in some way, Sabe, or the woman, Mia, or do be at them, no chance, or no dear, yes, or will be some, will be a cron for, will be or can be beer, the woman, the enemy, no cafe. Men take that. So what I say, because of our brand TNT. John Mahama, His Excellency, a bad leader.
Okay,
is it the case that because of
Mamim quickly.
Oh, thank you, this year.
Okay, quickly. Now, yeah,
is it the case? Is it the case that because what can't was said, sending at the MPP no dear, one of Sisi and baby Audiano, on MPP in well, I share. Yes, about a friend is saying, time I walk come at 2 human into no. This side in the own Shiana. Na anyebiao can we say sabranti and some more kicking in ano or mampeni John Dramani Mama and Asomano and on mampeni John Dramani my money yes I do mano. Now say if that is your principle there, if that principle is what you are placing on Abronye there, on a friend saying Bawumia there, then it means that won't mean deny say John Mahama His Excellency. Say Jumana Abrante no American or Yama John Mahama His Excellency. Now, if indeed that principle holds, now say Abrante ni Juma Emma John Mahama no dio bia tem dio oteko koso dio ten ni dia sofo e dibi imam for dio behind atem. Now say still what say in spite of that no NBC the omuntira konwa so John Mahama His Excellency ndi o mampeni but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de Abronye de na waye de entuma ni leader there. Could you now say it's easy for anybody to conclude to say as a said what be any emotions be that when you're towards MPP no any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia in Tina answer yes because the same stick the same measure now would they ma Abronye and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no I would expect and the same measure every John Mahama His Excellency and then down for your American it is a would say Abronye and some more kika. And someone for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is a trader. Now, Dr. Anunti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to me a good leader there. And your man penny John Dramani Mahama, international MPP in Trabontino. Sabe could you to day.
All right. But we have 2 minutes now, so Number one, I acknowledge opinion in and that is fair. I understand it. I'm not expecting you to understand me. It's okay. But let me state it on record. Say me on the issue of Kevin Taylor on many accounts on my platform. Odidi matembe brenyene. Maybe it was multimedia as management, and a catchem say I should not respond to Kevin Taylor. And on my platform, I've stated that Kevin Taylor, NDC, any John Mahama, and their support on many platforms. And later on, I'll share. So it is erroneous for people to think that I have never condemned Kevin Taylor, say, oh, did you be at him? Because I be me as Anthony. And I stated that Kevin Taylor, to create a tension between other tribes and Ashanti. Here, on this very platform, even around 2024, I've stated it. So it is never true, say, I've never condemned. The only reason why I don't talk about him is because management is say, and that's the point. The other thing, and they say, you think, say, Abronye responded to me, and he said, okay, say, Sebin, because some now, okay, Kakayena, Udidi, na Poatem, ni Bawumia Tebechin, this time around the day. Okay, be fab Dr. Bawumia, one, Miama Betnase, no, I can be at. Are you saying, say, if he is not a member of your party, which I agree, a kind of campaign to which I agree, anything that he says, ever Bawumia or projecting Bawumiano, and you're relevant, Anna?
First of all, my address for Kevin Taylor issue. So you see, the problem that everybody will have with you is that you cannot treat Kevin Taylor's issue simply. I mean, being to mean treaty Sabranteno issue, simply on the basis of Makana Samuda, Mekaeda, and penny media into media. Me say, or no, nin Samu Pekan attempt the deal dim penny for my way, mono. Abronye dia now, why now walkano, a humbo oha. It is a wofi say Abronye dia no.
I have never endorsed him insulting anybody. So okay, Kate, memoir Casabra.
I am saying,
I'm just saying I have never because
I extended Abronye's accents to a third party.
Because I have stated the second.
Why haven't you extended that gentleman?
I have done it on the platform. Recently, I'm responding.
So why are you rooting for John Mahama to be a leader?
I am not rooting for John Mahama.
When he has a supporter who is insulting everybody.
I am not sure. I'm not sure John Mahama will be on the ballot on 2028. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
John Mahama was on the ballot on 2024 when the gentleman was insulting our king, and yet you insisted that MPP will lose and John Mahama will win.
I said MPP will lose not based on Kevin Taylor. I said they will lose based on the economy. So let's separate it.
I'm just using
Minia. I'm just begging you that don't bring in Kevin Taylor to make an analogy about me because
I would because you are using a certain measure. That measure is contradictory to your position.
How?
The point is that there is a gentleman. Okay, so there are two people in this country. Two people. Bako, and I'm simply using on the face value. Bako, you say Odi Obiatem according to what in the name of Dr. Bawumia.
What did he mean so much tempe?
Me pacho yo. Bako so Edi Obiatem. We do so watem in the name of John Mahama.
Yes.
I will say the Onudi Obiatem. I will see we do atem no in the name of Bawumia no. It's not say we do atem. Now, also supported Bawumia. Bawumia is a bad leader. But you are failing to also come and tell the same listeners to say, the other gentleman, no, should you be at them? I would do two for them, Eddie one Casans what them. Or supported John Mahama openly. See, or no, John Mahama Baby. You have not been able to tell us that John Mahama is a bad leader.
Okay, so okay, good. Okay, I agree. The fact that we call him doubles, I agree. But I'm just saying, who is Kevin Taylor in NDC?
He's a supporter of NDC. He brought NDC to power.
Great.
He opened his mouth to say it.
Who is Abronye in MPP?
He's a member of the MPP. He's the regional chairman of the party.
Okay, so in Monamote politics as a chairman, when we talk about a regional chairman and against just a supporter, when Nanimudu in terms of political discussions?
So you see, there's something called convenience in argument. Your convenience here is that Kevin Taylor and as a branch in America now can I say on your regional chairman into dear Tema Jomahama Kra. It doesn't make Jomahama a bad leader.
I have not said so.
But I
have not said so.
Now then, say it's here.
You can infer, but I have not said so.
No, but that is what you are saying.
I have not said so. I've never endorsed Kevin Taylor's insult. I don't because me a victim, so I've never said so. You see, let's move on.
I have never even said, say, you have endorsed his insult. I am only pointing out a fact.
Right.
That if you are going to measure Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia by a third party's action, then you cannot fail to measure John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, with the same measure.
Right.
That is double standard.
So you
that is all I'm
also
saying.
I'm asking finally, say you don't think say Abronye or Transis in a bit say bia or you just a sympathizer of Dr. Bawumia means Sembia or Bekebiano will not affect your chances as Dr. Bawumia team more project say on no was say motomano e MPP nima you feel say Abronye.
So let's come to that. In all honesty, we have over 280,000 voters we are campaigning to. There are hundreds of thousands of voters who support Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia for any. They are all supporting in various ways. Dr. Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, Kwabre Japan, in different ways. Their actions within their communities at all times could attract or deter a voter, whether Kennedy Japan or Dr. Bawumia or whatever. However, it is completely unfair for you to come and say, because of a supporter's action, and I say a supporter's action is endorsed or supported or subtly validated by the candidate. That is what we are talking about here. Because you see, in all your commentary, there's a subtle position I would take. You say, Abronye the Oyeno, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia to me calling no sword and so on and so. And I am telling you, say, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia cannot call Abronye to order. Abronye, after all, I don't know supporting Bawumia. Bawumia supporting Abronye. It's Abronye better to like I say, Bawumia crowd meant to Obama.
And he said, Obi supporting Obi na nipa chrono can simbia ebe how party na untimin can't support and say, Madam Fujai.
Hold on. Kweku Asante Boateng. MP na Obeka and say, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, any Nkrofo as slaves. Omu ye slaves, omu outside, no Kasama, Kennedy Japan. Man, say, what I say, Kennedy Japan is a bad leader because Kweku Asante Boateng MP na Beka Sansemuno. Honorable Chemi, ekra microphone, ejina Honorable Kennedy Japan campaign afe, efre, Fulani for all manner of names. Eke kan sem basa, efa MPP ni, Honorable MPP ni Madam Samira Bawumia. Man tese okay say Honorable Chemi Suban no, ene nsem no kan no, ene Honorable Kweku Asante Boateng nsem no kan ye nti, Kennedy Japan is a bad leader. That is what let your listeners begin to believe. Say,
no, it did not lead my listeners.
Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia
it led Bawumia supporters, not my listeners. And so
no, please, your listeners.
Not my listeners.
What makes you think say? What makes you think that you are in the head of every listener? You think everybody endorses what you say?
No, I don't have a problem, but the point is, our listeners are everybody.
Let me say that. Let your listeners appraise it. It's not up to you.
No, because I'm just saying, say, finally, I'm just saying, say, for you think that
yes. Okay, about Haptel. And I will not even do what you are doing on air. Because on the Haptel matter, my board video now no PHK 5 times. I was just listening. I said, the empire now can at that time. And this is what you said. And I quote you. Now the damn Kweku Fuado and then the Bawumia no more Omakote Haptel. That is all what you said. In English, what it means is that Nanadu Kweku Fuado and Bawumia have founded Haptel.
Okay, so are you aware, say, after hold on. After that, when people miss and understood what I said, the following day, that was Friday, on this same platform, I'd explained that, and I've shared that one also on the platform. And you are still dwelling on the first one.
You said what on the platform, Kojo?
I have said on the platform.
You know what you said? Let me tell you what you said.
What did I say?
What you said was that Mankada, Bawumia, Haptel, and the America, and say, but that is not what you said. What you said is out there. I have listened to it 10 times today. So what I was expecting you to do, Nisan Kabeka said, oh, it was maybe kind said, Nanado ne Bawumia na ati Haptel. But I got it wrong. The other person said, Haptel. But that was not what you said. What you did was that you came to defend and justify. In fact, you called those who were saying, say, okay, say Bawumia and ati Haptel. Say, okay, so now that is a problem, could you? You see, we are very, very highly argumentative people. Because of that persona, no, we should be willing and ready to also embrace certain times when we make mistakes. Well, I was listening to your conversation on Haptel. I see all the gaps. I will send you a copy of the Haptel agreement.
Well, I have it also here. So maybe we'll talk about
the Haptel agreement. You cannot make Haptel now 19 years. 19 years for Ghana. You're calling to election 2024 with you planting in the heads of your listeners.
Miracle. Let's do the Haptel one maybe some other time. We talked about this one.
Wadaroma. Abronye is a member of the New Patriotic Party. He's a regional chairman. For that matter, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia need to make a say one or so. You bet me and say, Oceano Becca say, 1 minute the idea. And you guys, and boy, Abronye pa obeti.
Bawumia catcher.
Of course. Let me even give you evidence. There was a day. The video is out there. I'll share with you. When him Federal.
Me specific Bawumia a catcher and say
yes, Messi, of course. I've told you that. I've given you a specific answer already.
Okay.
I've given you a specific answer. Of course. Yes.
Share mommy now mention or because share that the on any kind if you have it.
Bawumia ne Abronye kasa no me video me say ma. What are you talking about?
There's evidence.
Me say there was even a time the chief of staff of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's office, Vice President office, Federal, Fred Abronye. And only Abronye discussed the issues related to comments the Abronye make here on Asofo. The next day, Abronye Betina TV so catch there and say, Dr. Bawumia na Osuma Federal say, on the member Casano. Almost a microphone, mammy. I'm not the better. Federal never tell me the amenye.
All right.
And he is right.
Mate.
And yet Federal in the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia they bet me at regional chairman the party. The general secretary and the chairman of the party, they have a responsibility and a mandate over the regional chairman.
And
you, Kwejo, you know this. So it is unfair. You need to apologize to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for the kind of names you have called him
for
clearly, acting by an adult.
No problem.
That doesn't work for him.
But I still stand by what I said. I will not apologize. I will not apologize. Dennis, I will not apologize. Let's end it here. Dennis, respectfully, I will not apologize. I still stand by it. Mama, as my brother, Mama, all the opportunity to explain your point, and I respect it. I will not apologize. I say that the Abronye baby will have an effect on Dr. Bawumia. If this is it, I will not apologize. This is what the people are thinking. If this is what you disagree, I respect it, Dennis. So let's end it here. I will say,